Hey guys, how's it going? Companion here. So I know I've been playing Hearthstone for quite a bit, and I want to talk about that as well as how it'll change and what's going to be going on in the next 2 weeks or so. Now, when I play Hearthstone, I mostly play Arena because Arena, I feel, gives you an opportunity to learn most of what Hearthstone has to offer in terms of the card combos, the flexibility, and just the overall diversity of the cards and the gameplay. And this is going to change a little bit because I'm going to start doing constructed, but the diversity and all that is not really going to change too much because I really want to experiment with all the possibilities that constructed has to offer because I got to do okay at BlizzCon, as I mentioned in a video before. And as a result, I'll be playing constructed almost exclusively, possibly quite actually exclusively, until the 24th. And the 24th of October is a day where one, I have to submit the deck lists of the 3 decks that I'm going to be using at BlizzCon to the Blizzy people. And on top of that, on the 24th, the Path of Exile launch is happening. Now, you can play Path of Exile now for free anytime you want. I'm sure most people who come by this YouTube channel already know that. But the game is officially being launched, which, for a person like me, doesn't have too huge of an impact just in its own statement. But because so much is changing, and because people who don't know about the game typically see this as a launch, and they're like, "Oh man, a new game's coming out for them." So there's going to be a lot more people coming into play, and that's really cool. And that may, it may actually put Path of Exile on the next level. I played Path of Exile in the 1-week turbo race last week, and I felt the game was a lot more polished than when I previously played it. And with all these huge new changes coming in all at once, I feel it may come together to push the game to the next level, and it may be a really, really good time to play. So on the 24th, I'll be starting at Path of Exile. I don't exactly know what I'll be doing or how long I'll be playing it for. I've told you guys, I've done the map grind, I've done get all the items, I've done do all the challenges, I've done win all the races. Yeah, I've pretty much done everything there is to do in Path of Exile, though with so many changes I'm sure I'll be entertained for quite some time. Though, after the 24th, just over a week after, probably going to be heading over to California, staying with Crippy for about a week, and during that period there's going to be BlizzCon. So during that time, I may go back and start doing some Hearthstone action, just because I don't know how much interest Crippy will have in Path of Exile, and I don't know if a lot of people want to see the Hearthstone, because I might get a bit into it as well. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I am a little bit of a sucker for the Blizzard games, and it being the big occasion that it has become over at BlizzCon with Hearthstone, maybe I'll get a little bit into it as well. But I can't really say at that point what I'll be doing. I just want to let you guys know what's going to go down, and if you guys, if you guys want to see some serious constructed play in Hearthstone, I think it's going to happen for the next 2 weeks or so. My idea is that, when you queue up into, just play mode, you're going to queue up into decks that aren't really decks. They're like, just a bunch of cards and like combos, and 1 out of 8 games they're going to win, regardless of what the opponent has. And this kind of skews the statistics, because when you play in a tournament, when you play in a Hearthstone tournament, you can't really face these kinds of decks because they're not going to make it very far. They're not very consistent, and you kind of have to have a controlled environment when you're testing anything in video games. And the best way to do it is by having a team, or at least another person. So I've got in contact with a few people that are very good at Hearthstone, and I'm going to play against them a lot, and it's going to be the cross feedback. I tell them what their deck could do to improve, they tell me what my deck could do to improve. They try to make a counter deck, just playing it through and through. To do this until the 24th, it's less than 2 weeks. It's not a lot of time, but hopefully we can move up and possibly push the limits of what's possible and constructed. Because right now I've seen a lot of the same kind of shit, and I feel we can accelerate it a little bit, and I'm pretty eager to do that. And if you guys are interested in that, come by and stream and watch. So you guys can expect videos about that sort of thing in the next few weeks as well, and I hope you guys enjoyed those. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.